just got to the ATM. I'm just seeing if a car pulls up right now. They usually pull up right behind me when I get here. They got a white SUV driving by on the street right when I get here. That's it. They got two white SUVs right by on the street. That's it. Passing by each other at the intersection. Usually, like right when I get here, there'll be a car pulling up over here, pulling up behind me. Like one day there's a white truck that came right at that moment. Right when I get there, and then he pulls up behind me, and then I finish up the ATM, I walk away, and I look back and he's gone. He just drove through the ATM. Didn't even use the ATM. This white truck. But they flew the plane over me this morning, right when I woke up. They've been doing something in the past few days right after I wake up. Yesterday was the train horn, today is the plane. It's like their way of saying good morning. Like they just, right after I wake up, there's a plane flying over my apartment. Where are they at? Yeah, is this one parking right next to me? Is that another one driving by it as it parks? Probably. The door is opening right at the corner of the bank. Then the door is going to slam at this corner, probably. Yep, there it goes, slamming right at that corner. Right after I said it. Right after I said it, and here goes one of these gangstalker vans meeting me at the intersection. Here comes one of these gangstalker SUVs meeting me at the other side of the intersection. Like, it's simple math. 2 + 2 = 4, It's just meeting me at the other side of the intersection. And here's a one headlighter right there. I didn't get to catch the one headlight, I don't think. But that car had one headlight right there. Where they're always driving by. Right there. Right there with the one headlight. Right there with the two white SUVs at each side of the intersection. Right there with the white SUV parking right next to me. Right there with the white truck right at the ramp. Where they're always driving by. Right there. Came out too early. Health Work's not open yet. We'll just stand over here till they open. And here goes a white car right now. Stand here and watch the parade roll by. They're gonna do something. They're gonna drive two cars by right at the same time, synced up or something. you know, they're just gonna do all these things driving by. They're gonna drive all these white cars by. They're just gonna drive by, and they might have someone walk up here and talk to me with a red shirt or something, you know. They're just gonna do something. They're gonna do whatever they want to do all day, every day, because they can just get away with it. They can just get away with stalking. They can just get away with stalking. You know? Like, it's goofy, laugh at them, they're hilarious and ridiculous. Weak people, but it's disgusting what they do. They just get away with stalking, you know? Like, they are ridiculous just as people. But the whole of the situation is they are all attached to a giant clown machine that just gets to stalk me all day. You know? It's kind of disgusting. Like, I just step outside, and then there's all these people just syncing up with me everywhere, all around me. You know, I step outside, there's a car over here, a car at this intersection, a car at this intersection, a guy walking out of a building, and they're all doing stuff synced up with me. You know, it's kind of gross and disturbing. You know, if you look at the big picture, it's kind of disturbing. I think that guy's a gang stalker. I think I've seen him gang stalking. I don't know if he's gang stalking right there, but I think I've seen that truck gang stalking before. Saying one of these cars is gang stalking, at least one of them. There'll be some days though where it's just all gang stalkers driving by, like they're doing synchronicities and like right in front of me. Like, there was one day where I was just standing waiting for like, it's usually at those moments, like when I'm standing there waiting for a ride or something, they'll go all out and put on a whole show for me. So I was just standing there waiting for a ride, and it's like a blue car and a red car driving in front of me, and then a bunch of white cars, and then it's just all these patterns happening one after the other. It's just all these gang stalker synchronicities happening one after the other. It's just hilarious. They just get away with it. They just do this and just get away with it. All day, every day. But, let's see. What's gonna happen? Any clowns? Any obvious clowns? Here goes a red truck and a blue car. I don't know if that's the red and the blue. This is the red truck and a blue car next to each other. might not be the red, the blue. I'm not saying it is, but it could be. Because they'll just do things like that too. Like, oh, here comes a white SUV. I bet that's a gang stalker. Oh, here goes a white car. One of these white cars is gang stalker. Here goes another white car, you know. There's just a lot of white cars. Yeah. Is he gang stalking? Oh, here goes another white car over there right now. That white SUV that's parked just started. It just started. Pretty sure it just started. I think right as that white SUV drove through the intersection, it started at that moment. Pretty sure. Oh, and here goes a blue car, and there's a red car. Is the white SUV gonna back up right when they go through the intersection? Is it gonna back up right when the blue car goes by the white car? Is it gonna back up right now? No. It's not gonna back up right now. I saw all those white cars though. Like, it's just, I can just tell when the clown parades are. There's just a bunch of white cars right there. But, you know, this is probably a clown. He's just waiting to do it at some point. Just statistically speaking, it's most likely a gang stalker over there. Just chilling. Just waiting for the next orders from the robot overlords. Waiting for the next Skynet text message to tell it what to do, so it can go drive off synchronized with another car, because I'm standing out here looking at it. because of me, you know, because I am out here and I'm looking over at it, or even not looking over at it, but I'm in the general vicinity where I could look over at it. And if I happen to look over at it at a certain time, I'm going to see it move, or it's going to move right when I look over at it, or something, you know. I just have cars placed all around me at all times to go move at a certain time if I look over at it, or even if I don't look over at it. Just in case I happen to turn around and look over at it, I'm gonna see something. Alright. I don't see any obvious clowns out there though. Seeing right here, I bet right before they unlock the door, there's gonna be a car pulling up. They're gonna pull up a white truck right here, right before they unlock the door. Like, as they're walking up to the door to unlock it, there's gonna be a white truck pulling up. Or they're gonna walk up to the door right as they're unlocking the door. They do that a lot when I come here early. There'll be someone walking out of a white truck with a red shirt on, walking up to the door right as they're unlocking the door. They do that a lot. They've done it many times. I bet he's gang stalking in that white Norfolk van. They're always gang stalking in those. Every time I see him, they're gang stalking. And there's a white truck turning over there now as he got to the intersection. Oh, that's a silver truck. That's a silver guy. But here comes a white van. Oh, there goes that guy getting out of the white SUV now. Probably as the white van drove through, that's parking right in front of me right now. And then there's a one headlight white car going through as he gets to the door over there. This one headlight white car was going through the light as he gets to the door. The guy that just got out of the white SUV. There you go. There's the clowns. There's the clowns, and I bet this guy is coming in here, and he's gonna walk up right as they unlock the door. I bet that's what's gonna happen. He's either gonna walk up right then, or he's gonna come up behind me after I come in, and he's gonna gang stalk me inside the building. As I'm walking around inside there, he's gonna be walking around synchronized with me, coming around corners, getting in my way. Just coming around, standing in my way. Or checking out. Like, they'll be at the checkout, and then I'll come up to the checkout with my stuff, and then they're just happen to be leaving right at that moment. Either that or I check out and leave, and they're coming up behind me to the checkout right at that moment. They're walking up to the checkout to check out right after I check out. Just perfectly timed, Like, not a little bit after, like right there as I'm checking out, they're walking up. That's what happens every day, all the time, everywhere I go. Oh, here's someone getting out of a white SUV over here. She in a gang stalk? Is she gonna gang stalk? Let's see. Oh, she's going in the door right across the street from me. So I don't know. Maybe that's all she's doing, just going in the door that happens to be directly across the street from me. A white SUV. She didn't sync up with any other gang stalkers. But she's probably gang stalking. Just going in the door directly across the street from me after getting out of a white SUV. And that's it. That's it. You're done. You get paid. Or whatever type of compensation you get. And here comes another white truck. Here comes another one of these white Norfolk trucks. These gang stalker mobiles. It was synced up with that car, then that car is syncing up with that white car at the light. Just saying. They're perfectly synced up with that car. Both those white cars. About 4 more minutes before the door opens. Probably gonna see a whole bunch of gang stalkers right now for the last few minutes. They're gonna drive by and show off. Or at least they would if I wasn't recording. And then I'm gonna see a white truck right when I come outside again, probably. I'm gonna see a white truck or a cop car or something right when I come out the door. That's probably what I'm gonna see after I check out. After I get gang stalked in here by this gang stalker, I'm gonna check out and I'm gonna come out and see a white car or a cop car or some type of clown car right at the door when I'm coming out. Most likely. 9 times out of 10, that's what's happening. If I don't see him right when I come out the door, I'm gonna see him right here. Here comes the sheriff. If I don't see him when I come out the door, I'm gonna see him right here at the sidewalk, and if not right here at the sidewalk, I'm gonna see him right at the crosswalk over there. Or some point. Some of these gang stalker points, at least 1 or 2 of them, I'm gonna see a gang stalker before I get to that intersection, and then I'm gonna see him at the intersection. At some point before the next intersection, I'm gonna see him. See, right as she's unlocking the door, his car's turning off. You know, you could just say that's a coincidence, like he's just sitting there waiting to come in, but it was just perfectly timed, you know, right as the door unlocks, his car turns off. Just perfectly timed, like the gang stalkers tend to do. So I'm just taking notes, you know, I'm not saying he was gang stalking for sure, but he probably is gang stalking. He's probably a community terrorist in his white van, gang stalking. Doing illegal stalking activities. That's probably what he's doing. Let's see the timing. Do you see the timing of that? Yep, they became stalking. As I'm coming around here, as I'm coming around the corner, there's some feet. You see the feet? Did you see the gang stalker shoes? Just come around the corner and there's someone else coming around the corner. It's just what they do. Every time I come in, I be coming around a corner, or they're coming up behind me, standing behind me. It's just the stupid things they do. Stupid things they do all day, every day. So stupid. The 40 feet on the last one too. Yeah, I'll get you tomorrow. Yeah. Do tomorrow or next day. So it'll either be tomorrow or the next day, one of those days. I'll get you back. I got you. Thank you. I'm just waiting on the rest of my tax return. So it should be tomorrow because the other ones came in today. So. Good thing. Thanks. Is there gonna be a white car right now? Is there gonna be a white car? Is there gonna be a white car? No. Not yet. Just at the crosswalk. Just at the crosswalk, there's a white car. Just at the crosswalk, there's a white car. That's it. So, it's gonna be white cars at the intersection. Something gonna happen at the intersection. It's weird how they do it. Like, they just went all out at the start of the video, and then they slow it down, and then they come back later on. This is weird how they do it like that. I don't know. Oh, here comes that yellow Volkswagen Bug gang stalker. There you go. There's that gang stalker right now. You know, that car that I've seen gang stalking multiple times and caught on camera multiple times. It's not the one with the one headlight. Or maybe it is, but they have it turned on right now. I don't know. But it's just pulling up to the intersection at the exact same time that I am. Alright. If I don't see any gang stalkers by this crosswalk, I'm turning the camera off because it's cold. White van at the crosswalk. And a loud truck behind me, and probably another gang stalker driving behind me with a loud truck right as the white van drives by at the crosswalk.